Apollo 13 was an unprecedented popular and critical success for Ron. And in March of 1996, his peers in the Directors Guild of America bestowed upon him their highest honor, the Best Director Award. But although Apollo 13 was nominated for 9 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Howard himself was excluded from the Best Director category.
It was the worst bummer that he didn't get nominated for an Oscar. And he's told his kids and his wife that he was really, you know, that it hurt and it was disappointing. And I said, well, why'd you do that? And he said, because I want them to know that not everything I do works, and that not everything is easy, and that there are disappointments, and that I face them even if I don't look like I'm facing them. And I thought that was really poignant.
Ron and Brian were on a roll, and their next film, Ransom, a remake of the 1956 thriller, starred Mel Gibson and Rene Russo, and became one of the biggest moneymakers of 1996. But it was in 1998 that Ron's status as a pop culture icon reached new heights when he was immortalized on the popular television series The Simpsons.
Yeah, I'm looking for Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger.
Oh, hey, Ron, we heard you were looking for a place in Springfield.
Yeah, well, it's the only town in America that'll let me fish with dynamite.
The show's creators cleverly played against his good boy image.
Homer, we're out of vodka.
As his character sipped a martini and crassly harassed Homer Simpson. And Ron was delighted to play along with the joke. In March of 1999, major cities across the country witnessed the publicity whirlwind around Ron's 16th directorial effort, Ed TV. The much-anticipated comedy was about a young man who volunteers to live his life in front of the camera. As someone who had spent much of his own life under the glare of the spotlight, it was a subject Ron knew well. For 2 decades, America watched as Ron Howard grew from a sweet-faced boy to a clean-cut young man. Today, as an award-winning director, he continues to delight audiences with warm-hearted comedies that speak to the value of family, friendship, and community, the standards by which he lives his life.
He is the same person now, only he's older and wiser than he was when he was a little boy. Just a very good human person who will always do the best he can.
Ultimately, his legacy will be that he's a very warm human director who had a good sense of humor.
I really admire Ron. I admire him as a filmmaker. I admire him as a human being. I look forward to seeing him and Cheryl, and they're good friends. They're great friends.
I know that he has this whole wholesome image, but he's a little bit like that. He is sort of milk and cookies.
But for all the commercial success he's enjoyed, Howard has been criticized by some for playing it safe. This is an assessment he hopes to challenge with A Beautiful Mind. I recently had a chance to sit down and talk with Ron Howard about his Oscar-nominated film and the approach he took in depicting the life of schizophrenic genius John Nash.
In making a film of this sort, we were very open about the fact from the beginning that we were synthesizing, simplifying, you know, even fictionalizing at times. But I think we all felt with a great deal of confidence, I know I did, that through all the creativity, we were managing to present sort of the fundamental truth.
For Biography, I'm Harry Smith. Good night.
He grew up before our eyes. Show business is his life.
Action!
On March 22nd, the Biography Channel presents a Bio Extra, an exclusive interview with Ron Howard.
I'm proud that I've endured.
Discussing his life and his career, including his Oscar-nominated blockbuster, A Beautiful Mind.
The problem solving on this film was just fascinating.
Then from child star to award-winning director, it's the biography of Ron Howard, part of Nominees Night. Friday, only on the Biography Channel. Only available on digital cable and satellite.